Did you know that a whopping 70% of renters say that location is their #1 priority when picking a rental? And it makes sense. A great apartment or house can lose its shine quickly if it's in a neighborhood that doesn't suit your needs. So today I'm going to share the exact steps to evaluate a rental property's location like a pro. And trust me, after this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. In this guide, we'll uncover the secrets to finding the perfect rental location. Whether you're a city dweller who craves convenience or someone looking for peace and quiet, these tips will help you find a rental that fits your lifestyle. Let's get started. Proximity to essential services. Let's kick things off with the basics. If you've ever lived too far from essential services, you know how frustrating it can be. That feeling when you need to make an emergency run for milk and realize the nearest store is 20 minutes away. Schools and universities. Whether you've got kids or are a student yourself, living close to a good school or university can be a game changer. For instance, renting near universities like the University of Florida in Gainesville or Florida State University in Tallahassee guarantees a lively, student-friendly atmosphere. Plus, for families, being close to a reputable school means stability and shorter commutes. Hospitals and medical centers. If you're in healthcare or simply like the idea of being near quality medical care, proximity to hospitals is essential. Think of cities like Miami or Tampa, where living close to medical centers is a big draw for healthcare workers. A short commute after a 12-hour shift? Yes, please. Living near essential services means convenience, whether it's quick access to schools, hospitals, or grocery stores. The closer you are, the better your rental experience will be. Access to public transportation. Now, if you rely on public transport, this is a major factor to consider. Living in a city like Miami or Orlando, where traffic can be a nightmare, you'll definitely want a rental close to bus routes, train stations, or major highways like I-95 or I-75. Whether you don't own a car or you just want to save on gas, being near a public transportation hub can make your life a whole lot easier. Think about it. No more wasting time in traffic or spending a fortune on parking. Plus, if you're a commuter, access to public transportation is an absolute must. Neighborhood safety. Everyone wants to feel safe in their home, right? A neighborhood might have beautiful apartments and friendly neighbors, but if it doesn't feel safe, it's hard to relax. Low crime rates. Safety should always be a top priority. When looking at neighborhoods, check out areas like Weston or Coral Springs. These places are known for their low crime rates and family-friendly vibes, making them a great option if you're looking for peace of mind. Lighting and security. It's not just about crime rates, though. A well-lit neighborhood with secure buildings makes a huge difference. If the streets are well lit and there's a strong sense of community security, you'll feel much safer walking home after a night out. Local job market. If your job is important to you, and let's be honest, for most of us it is, then living near a strong job market is a huge plus. Areas with a booming local economy naturally have higher demand for rentals. Take Jacksonville, for instance. With its growing logistics and financial sectors, there are plenty of job opportunities to go around. Or look at Orlando, where tourism and tech industries keep the job market hot. Living near these hubs not only shortens your commute but also puts you in the center of career growth. Large companies often set up shop in certain areas, bringing tons of employment opportunities with them. If your rental is near one of these corporate hubs, you're close to steady job options, and that's never a bad thing. Here's the truth. Being able to walk to nearby amenities is a total luxury. Imagine strolling to the grocery store, grabbing a coffee on the way, or walking to a park after work. It's all about convenience and quality of life. Cities like St. Petersburg or Fort Lauderdale have high walkability scores, meaning you can get just about anywhere on foot. If you love the idea of leaving the car parked and getting your steps in, make sure to check the walkability score of any rental you're considering. Living near restaurants, theaters, malls, and cafes is ideal, especially for those who like being in the middle of the action. For instance, places like downtown Miami or rentals near Disney World in Orlando are always popular because of how close they are to nightlife, shopping, and entertainment. So if you're a foodie, shopaholic, or a movie buff, prioritize locations near your favorite hangouts. Ever wondered how to spot an up-and-coming neighborhood? Future development is key. If you're renting in an area with planned projects like new shopping centers, parks, or even highways, You're in the right place at the right time. Places like Palm Beach County or parts of Fort Myers are buzzing with new construction and development. Living in these areas means you'll likely see improvements in your quality of life, with new amenities and infrastructure popping up around you. Plus, it's always nice to be ahead of the curve when the area becomes the next trendy spot. Areas undergoing gentrification, like Wynwood in Miami or Ybor City in Tampa, are prime examples of places transforming from MA to wow. Renting in one of these neighborhoods puts you in the center of all the action, with new businesses, restaurants, and shops moving in, raising the overall appeal of the area. Proximity to tourist attractions. Living near a major tourist attraction can be a huge plus. While it might seem chaotic at first, if you're someone who loves the idea of being close to the action, these areas are a great option. Rentals near Disney World, Universal Studios, or Miami Beach are always in demand. Whether you work in the tourism industry or just love the idea of being near world-famous attractions, these locations are sure to offer excitement and convenience. Plus, there's always something to do on your days off. Climate and environmental factors. Let's talk Florida. Beautiful, sunny, and full of unpredictable weather. If you're renting in Florida, climate and environmental factors should definitely be on your radar. Flood zones and hurricanes. It's no secret that Florida has its fair share of storms. Before signing any lease, make sure to check whether the rental is in a flood zone or a high-risk hurricane area. Living in places like Orlando or higher elevation neighborhoods in Miami can reduce the risk of flooding or storm damage, making these areas more appealing for long-term renters who want a bit more peace of mind. Access to recreational areas. Finally, let's talk about the fun stuff, recreation. If you're an outdoor enthusiast, you'll definitely want a rental near parks, beaches, or water activities. Beaches and parks. Living close to Florida's coastlines is a dream come true for many renters. Areas like Fort Lauderdale or Naples are constantly in demand because of their proximity to gorgeous beaches and outdoor activities. Whether you're into morning beach walks or weekend picnics, being near nature is a huge bonus. Boating and water access. If you're a fan of boating, fishing, or water sports, renting in cities like Sarasota or Key West is the way to go. These spots are perfect for anyone who wants easy access to marinas or waterfront activities. At the end of the day, the perfect rental property location comes down to what's most important to you. Whether you prioritize safety, walkability, access to public transport, or being near recreational activities, understanding what each area has to offer will help you make the best decision. Happy house hunting, and remember, location is everything. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found today's video helpful and that you've got some new insights into how to find the perfect rental location. If you've got any tips or questions about finding great rental spots, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any new videos from Wise to Rent. If you're looking for more tips on renting or need help navigating the market, check out my other videos, especially the one on hidden rental costs. You don't want to miss that one. See you next time.